see the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Commodores' offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Back to pass, it's Potts. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Commodores want to move quickly.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage in the deep.
Pick off! What a play by this defense! He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On the move, it's Vega. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He splits the uprights, and that'll put the... The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. At midfield, he's got room. Running free. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense.
It's a seam wide open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Punch it out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Aggies in the hurry up. Snap in the shotgun. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies. Grab the short. Trying to set the tone with the run. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Weary. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Caught in the backfield, it's Weary. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Weary. And he'll run it into the end zone. The Aggies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Potts. Got his man on the right. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Texas A&M going quickly.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really
going for it all. Touchdown, Aggie. They won. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hauls it in. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He rifles one deep to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here's the handoff. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got his man, makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And
he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. This time it's complete. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Potts. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
It's complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Potts. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a